Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Let me keep you near to ease away your fears. It would be so nice if only for one night. It would be so nice if only for one night. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. That song is dedicated to Bobby and Simone because Bobby said, "You ain't getting but one night out of me. I ain't no toy, just one night." But Simone is saying she want more and more. And after that, more and more. Hey, then after that, more and more. Then after that, more. But I am here to review season 5. Last week I said season 3. I do apologize to y'all. There's other shows I'm reviewing that they're on their 3rd season. That was just in my head. But I'm here to review season 5, episode 17 of Tyler Perry's soap opera comedy drama, The Oval. And tonight's episode is titled No Regrets. No regrets. But before I get into that, you know what I got to do. I got to give a shout out to my lovely subscribers that hold me down in the comment section. I'm talking about folks like Lamont Simpson, LaRonda Jackson, Raindrop, Randall Brown, your boy Coy. What's up, Coy? Karima Khadijah, long-time subscriber right there. Always leaving comments. I appreciate that. Feld Foster Dog Mom, Nadine Harris, Bryant Wilson, Bobby Ray, Kalindra Antonelli. You know, like how Antonelli has a ring to it, right? Kevin Green and the R.C. Kroger. And of course, all the rest of you. Where you at, Simply Be Yourself 100? I haven't seen you in a while. Shout out to Simply Be Yourself 100 as well. And all the rest of you wonderful people, you know what you got to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let's keep this channel going and growing. Check out my other reviews. Check out my shorts. I'll be showing y'all little clips of me performing. I'll be promoting my little shows that I got going on. I'm a Pip again, the 28th and the 29th. I'm playing in the Gladys Knight play. I'll go look at my shorts to see the information on that. If you're in the New York City area, come join us. Come have a good time with us the 28th and 29th of February. Hey. Yes, I know. Shameless plug. That's right. What am I doing? I don't know. But I got that out the way. Thank you. Let's keep this channel going and growing. I do appreciate y'all all. Keep the comments coming. I love it. Y'all make a brother feel so good. Now let's get down to this review. Bobby and Simone getting it on. She enjoyed herself. She enjoyed herself so much that, like I said, she want more and more. And after that, more and more. She keeps saying that. Bobby's like, one night. No. One night. That's all you getting is one night. He said, I ain't no toy, ho. I ain't no toy. And she's like, listen. She got offended. What do you mean one night? She said, now you was good. I enjoyed myself. We was good in bed. You know, I get that all the time. Oh, wait, saying about me. Never mind. I was, I get that. I get that all the time. So I know the feeling. You know, they be like, Ty, you know, I got them. I got women stalking me. I ain't want to brag, but Bobby, you ain't the only one that got it like that. Cause I got them stalking me right now. I'm joking. Ignore that. Please ignore that. So anyway. Simone is like, she was getting like offended, like she wants to keep it going. She wants some more action. She said, I should be able to get this and all that. And she said, you were really good in bed. He said, well, I wasn't even on my A game. I was in my head. She's like, he was bragging a little bit. You know, I wasn't on my A game. She's like, well, that was pretty good. And he told her, I'm not no, what if I don't want to do this again? And I'm not a toy. What's this? And that was just weird how she was getting all like, and I'm like, and then she mentioned, you know, she should be able to do this when she pleases, and she don't. And then when he said, we shouldn't have done this, she said, that should be my line normally, but I think we should have definitely done this, and we should continue to do it again and again and again until I say so. He said, well, what if I don't want to do it? She said, well, listen. Then she mentioned something about wanting to kill her husband, blah, 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 you know, all that. But I thought that was interesting. Then as he's zipping himself up and coming back downstairs, he runs straight into Max, and Max tells him, You're a fool. You keep messing with these women that got husbands that can kill you. What's wrong with you, son? What is wrong with you? Are you dumb? Yeah, he is. He is. But he's Bobby. And then I did like when he said he ain't no toy, and she said something like, "No, you're not. You Bobby, baby." I said she knows his catchphrase, huh? That was funny. That was interesting. But we're gonna see where that leads. Then we move on down to Donald and Isaac, who I call Isaac James Ingram. He looks like James Ingram to me, the singer. Y'all know James Ingram. And Donald come bopping up there, and Isaac was like, "Yo, bro, where you going? Who? I need to know why you need to see him." And you know, Donald's cocky. Donald's like, "Yo, who you talking to? What? Nick, if you don't move out my way," you know, I'm interpreting how I heard it. N-word, if you don't get the bleep out my way. He was like I said, bro, you got to tell me what you want, and then I'll go to the president and I'll ask him, and then I'll let you in. Then he went in, came back out. Now you can go in. Straight up son Donald. So Donald goes in there, and Donald comes in there to talk to the president. The president was like, "Yeah, I see you here. You were conspiring with my bitch of a wife." I said, "Damn." And he said, "I don't trust you." Then they just kept going back and forth with Donald saying, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't trust you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't trust you." It just that dialogue just went on and on and on. "I don't know what you're talking about. You're fired. You're no good. You're this." I mean, when they got through doing that, their lines, I said, well, it couldn't have been hard to learn that script because they kept saying the same thing over and over. "I don't know what to tell you. It's not true. I don't trust you. You're a liar. I don't know what to tell you. It's not true." They just kept saying it over and over. So then it got to a point where Donald was like, "Let me make it up to you. I can wear a wire, go down there to the bunker where she's at and have the line patched up, and we could get to the bottom of this." Because I ain't had nothing to do with Victoria. Pinky swear I ain't had nothing to do with what Victoria was doing. I did know that I just found out she was messing with the vice president, but I didn't know anything about this. So the president was like, "No, sir. I still don't trust you, and I don't believe you, and you're fired." And he calls Isaac back in there, and Isaac was like, he said, "Isaac, get this dude up out of here." Isaac was like, "Bro, you gotta go." He was like, "What? I ain't going nowhere." And this was my favorite part. "You better not even touch me." Isaac was like, "I ain't gotta touch you." Isaac pulled out that taser and tased that. To see Donald go down like that, I could have replayed that over and over. And he felt, I was like, that was hilarious. And he said, "You know what? What do you want me to do? Get rid of him?" He said, "You know what? No, take him to his office or something. Let's see if he come to and go back down and go to Victoria and ask her some questions." Now, here's my thing. I'm confused because didn't they say in one of the episodes that the president don't really have no power right now, and that Eli is the president, and Eli has the power because the president, he ain't got his strength. He can't walk. He can't do nothing. But he's pulling some kind of clout. So I was a little confused. Y'all help me in the comment section with that because he got some kind of pull still, which makes sense anyway. But and we didn't even see the vice president in this episode, but I thought that was hilarious. So I thought that was interesting. So now let's move on down to Priscilla and Sam. Okay, but no, let's go to, it was actually, who was that? It was Priscilla and Richard first. Priscilla comes in and she's talking to Richard. She's telling him basically what the president told her. She's like, "Yo, he told me that his wife is down in the dungeon, down in the bunker, and this, that, and the third, and that she was trying to kill him and all this other stuff." And all as they're having that conversation, in walks Sam. And then she goes, "Oh, maybe I'll sleep with him." And then she prances out. Then Sam's like, "What was that about?" to Richard. Then she comes back in and she's like, "Oh, the president, I was in there with him and he wants me, and maybe I'll sleep with him since you slept with his wife." And I'm like, Priscilla, you dragging this. You are dragging this. I was like, come on, she's getting on my nerves. I don't know about y'all. She's dragging it. I was like, come on, you are just wearing this thing out. Let it go. Or how long you gonna draw this out? "So since you slept with her, blah, 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 blah." I was like, oh my goodness. Then the phone rings. She's like, "Oh, that's probably him now. I'll get it." And she gets the phone, and it was him. And then she goes into his office. And then when she goes into his office, goes into the president's bedroom. The president has this conversation with her, and he said something and she didn't believe him. Whatever he said, oh, you want to see? You don't trust me, huh? You want to see her in the bunker? I'm gonna give you clearance so you could go down there and see the hole. I said, damn. So he gave her clearance so she could go see him. Meanwhile, we see Simone has gotten dressed, and Simone is in her red dress. She looked real nice. And she said to Bobby, you know, I don't regret one thing that I did, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, lady. Like, who cares? Then she was saying, I know some people, and I trust them, and we could take these people down, blah, 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 yak, yak, don't talk much, all that stuff. And then it ended up with him saying, okay, great, but in order for us to do all this stuff, you're going to have to get in the trunk. So that was interesting. I wish they would have showed her getting in the trunk. I thought that would have been interesting. Then this was a moment that was interesting. We find out that Dell was a hoe on the hoe stroll, a prostitute, according to Kyle. Because when Dell came to the house, Dell wanted Kyle to come back home with him. Kyle wants Dale to come back home with him. And Dell is like, no, I'm not going. I'm telling you, I'm not going. I'm not going with you. And then Kyle was like, what do we have here? You try to act like you some naive country boy. No, boy, you was a hoe. You was a prostitute. You was selling it out on the streets, and you had a pimp. Maybe I'll dial him back up, and if you don't come with me, maybe I'll call you a pimp, and he'll come get you. And Dale was like, I don't know him. But now we find out Dale must know him, because when he threatened to have the pimp come, he was like, oh, you know what? You don't have to do that. Put the phone down. So I said, that's interesting right there. That was really interesting. Then we have Donald wake up. I guess they dropped him in his office. Donald wakes up in his office, and Alan is having a conversation with him. And he told him, I was told that no one's to talk to you, can't be trusted, this, that, and the third. And Donald was like, oh, my goodness. I thought that was funny. Good to see Donald get his just due. And then we go to the bunker. This was quite entertaining. And Kareem and his cousin are down there talking to Victoria. And Kareem is like, I don't trust this woman. He said, she probably down here all of a sudden. She's the first lady. What's she doing down here? Maybe they got her down here to plant and set us up. I'm not trusting her. And then they had this whole conversation back and forth, and they mentioned Picky and how Victoria's daughter was messing with Picky at one point. And she said, oh, yes, Picky, that lower class trash that y'all used to deal with. Now, that was entertaining. That was entertaining. But then it got even better, because in comes Priscilla, and Priscilla was taunting the mess out of Victoria. And I did enjoy that. And she was like, oh, you down here? And she's like, get out of here, I demand, and all this other stuff. And she's making threats, wait till my father find out. And Priscilla was not fazed. She was like, oh, your father, okay. And then this was weird. Priscilla tells her, oh, yes, your husband sent me down here. You mean my lover? Yes. She said that she's screwing the president. I was like, why are you going to say something so stupid like that? But I did enjoy the way she was taunting and constantly taunting her. And I was like, that was entertaining to me. And she was like, Victoria said something weird like, oh, your butt is too big and Hunter don't like big booty holes. Why he don't? I thought he did like big butts. Now he don't like big. That part got a little weird. It's like, no, he don't like big butts. I'm like, yes, he do, because he was all flirting with Priscilla in the last episode. I'm like, I don't know, that conversation just took a weird turn. But then, Priscilla down there with the food taunting her. I enjoyed all of that. I thought that was funny. And she said, enjoy your stay down here and get used to this, because you're going to be put away for a long time. And I thought that was funny. And then they cut to, Lord have mercy, Miss Nancy. And Miss Nancy gets a phone call, and the phone call is from Barry. And he's like, Ma, I need you to come get me, bring some money, because they say they're going to kill me. Bring money. They're going to kill me, Ma. Bring some money. Whatever you got. What if she got $20? That's all they want. Who got him? Crackheads are holding him hostage? That whatever you got, just bring it and come get me. I'm hurt. What? And then she said, this don't even sound like Barry. It don't sound like Barry, but apparently she gonna run down there. Like I said, okay, what's this? What plot are we throwing in here now? I was like, okay, okay. All right, y'all. Let's see where we going with that. Let's see, right? Then we go back to the bunker, and this definitely made me laugh. I thought this was quite entertaining. Kareem has decided we gonna jack up the first lady. We gonna butter her up a little bit, act like we want to talk to her, and I'm gonna grab her, and you grab her too. So she gets closer, and he grabs her arms, and he's telling his cousin, grab her feet. And so she start wiggling and pulling away, and she pulls away and kind of falls and hits her head on the, looks like the bunker toilet, the metal toilet, and she's out like a light. And that was the end of the episode. And that's where it ended. And it looks like next week, Donald's gonna come down there and be like, what did y'all do? So they're like, oh my God, we heard her. So that's where the episode ended. This episode was entertaining. I was entertained. Tell me your thoughts. Did you enjoy this episode? Tell me what you liked about this episode. Tell me what you didn't like about this episode. But that's it. That's all I had right there. I did enjoy. My favorite moments was Donald getting tasered and tased. I liked that. And I liked the first lady hitting her head on the toilet. I enjoyed that. I really did. But that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching. Like I said, check out my other videos. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We got to get this channel going and growing, y'all. Let's keep it going. Tell your friends, and keep the channel going. And guess what? I will see you all in the next video.